Hi friends, welcome to your practice. I am Katie Arnold coming to you from my home studio, and we are moving our way through our chakra systems right now, the energy centers within the body. This has been the focus of our practice the last few weeks. And today we are moving up to the throat chakra, which is situated right within the throat, also known as Vishuddha. So if you want to think of a color associated with the throat chakra, it is blue. And the throat chakra has to do with self-expression, communication, and helps us claim our personal power. Being able to speak and be heard, to say what you want to say, what you're feeling without that holding back. You have that right. So I love this throat chakra practice that we're gonna do today. It's really gonna help open up this space. If you want to set an intention for your practice that is around the throat chakra, a great intention is I use my voice to express myself. If there's something else that is kind of resonating with you, you are welcome to use that intention as well. But this is just an idea to get you started. So let's head to our mats. So we'll get started in a Shavasana, lying all the way down on our back. If you are familiar with a supported fish pose, you are definitely welcome to do that. But I want today's practice to be prop free for people. So we'll start in a Shavasana, so lying all the way down on your back, palms facing up. And then I just want you to think about tilting that chin back slightly so you get a nice opening through the neck. Just allowing yourself to settle in, to be really present. And then just start to bring those knees into your chest, taking a few gentle rocks side to side. And cactusing those arms, take a nice breath in. And exhale, let your knees drop over to your right. Gaze can go up towards the ceiling or over that opposite shoulder. Through center, exhaling them over to the other side. Again, maybe letting that gaze come over the right shoulder this time. And coming back through center, start to rock up and down along the whole length of your spine, and just eventually we'll meet in a nice seat at the top of our mats. Sitting up nice and tall. Inhale, reaching those arms up. Exhale, just gently finding a bind at your low back, clasping those hands together. Pull those shoulder blades back, pull that bind down towards the mat, just gently dropping the head back slightly, opening up the throat. Feeling a nice stretch through the front of the chest, that opening in the neck. And bringing that head back up through center, bringing that bind over to that left hip, and just gently start to drop that right ear towards that right shoulder. Through center, take that bind over to the right hip this time, and then that left ear, left shoulder. in for about 4 rounds of breath. Inhaling, coming back up, releasing that bind. Inhale, reach both arms up tall. And exhale just to fold forward, starting to walk those fingertips forward. Keeping those sit bones pressing down towards the mat. Inhale, pressing yourself back up and rolling all the way over those ankles, coming into our tabletop position. So wrists under shoulders, knees under hips, tops of your feet down on the mat, spine long. And then inhale, drop your belly, lift your gaze, coming through your cow pose. Exhale, that belly button to spine, that shin to chest for cat. Inhale through your cow, shine your heart forward, let your gaze come forward. Exhale through cat, let that spine pull up towards the ceiling. Inhale through cow, drop the belly, opening the neck. Exhale through cat, let that spine round up towards the sky. Taking 2 more rounds to move with your breath. Taking 1 more round for good measure. Inhale, come back through that tabletop. And then curl those toes under. And we'll send our hips all the way up and back, finding a downward facing dog. So maybe pedaling out those heels. We might be focusing on that throat chakra today, but still getting into the whole body. Making sure that we leave this practice feeling open from head to toe. And just start to let those heels pull down towards your mat. Finding a little bit of stillness. Pressing through the hands and the feet. And then go ahead and shift forward to a high plank. Creating that nice long line from the crown of the head through the heels of your feet. That belly button pulling up towards the spine. Those strong, active, really engaged legs here. Opening up through the shoulders, across the chest. Take a breath in. And a breath out. Feeling a little fire being built within the belly. Breath in. Breath out. Take a breath in. And lower down onto that right forearm. That left forearm. Keeping this nice long line here. 1 more breath in. And then exhale, drop the hips, the thighs. Let the tops of the feet come down onto the mat. Shine that heart forward. Letting that gaze come forward. This is our Sphinx pose. Breath in. And exhale, lowering down. Slide those hands underneath your shoulders. Inhale, press yourself up to tabletop. And all the way back to a child's pose. Knees wide. Forehead might rest all the way down. Strong, easy, full breath. Inhale, pressing yourself back up to tabletop. And back to your downward facing dog. Take a breath in. And a breath out. Inhale, shifting forward, back to that high plank. Stay for the breath out. Breath in. Breath out. Breath in, nice long line. Exhale, lower the left forearm, the right forearm. Take a breath in. One more breath out. Final breath in. And exhale, finding your Sphinx. Those hips drop, that heart shines. Pressing that chest through the arms. Breath in. Breath out. One more breath in. Exhale, lowering down, setting the hands underneath your shoulders. Press yourself up to tabletop. And then this time, we're not going to push ourselves all the way back into the child's pose. We're going to try and keep those hips lifted a little bit more. And we're going to walk the hands out a little bit further. And then maybe the forehead comes all the way down. If it's accessible, maybe the chin comes down. Keeping those hips elevated. Still letting that chest sink down towards your mat. Two more rounds of breath. And inhale, pressing yourself nice and easy back up to your tabletop. Crossing those ankles, finding a nice easy seat. And maybe blinking the eyes shut. Letting those hands rest down on your knees. Just bringing yourself back into our space. Noticing what may have come up during this practice today. Think about a blue light shining out of that throat chakra, that energy center. Noticing how bright that blue light might be. Just allowing yourself to really visualize that light. Noticing any thoughts that might come up here. And try not to be judgeful of any of those thoughts. But just notice what inner work might need to exist here. Maybe a desire to go through this class again, maybe right away, maybe at a later date. Maybe feeling more balanced, more open to sharing how you feel, to expressing yourself, your desires, your needs, your wants. You have a voice and you are deserving of speaking that voice. People need to hear what you have to say. Bring those hands together at your chest. Take a breath in. Namaste. Thank you all so much for joining me. Hi friends, I'm just popping back in here real quick to ask you to please subscribe to my channel if you're not already. Like this video, comment below, and if there's something specific that you want to see, let me know that as well. Go find me on Instagram at I am Katie Arnold, and I would love to bring a class just for you.